What's going on, ladies and gents? I'm actually pulling into a Goodwill right now. I am on the way to the auction today, so I'm gonna go over there and see if I can find some stuff to flip online. But before I do, I'm gonna swing by this Goodwill. It opens in like 10 minutes, so I'll be one of the first people here. I always like to get here right when they open, you know, get a pick of the litter basically. But yeah, I'll show you guys everything I pick up along the way. And if you're interested in stuff like this and you're new to the channel, like this video and subscribe for me. I really appreciate it. But let's get in here and see what we can find. So I got some really good stuff inside that Goodwill. I got like 4 pair of shoes, a DVD VCR combo, a Ninja coffee maker, a Neat desk scanner, and a golf club, and all for $62. And I think like the best item in there, probably the best pair of shoes or the best electronic, will probably pay for the whole lot. So it's definitely some good stuff. And it was a quick, easy stop. And that's why I recommend, if you're just starting out, to definitely focus on thrift stores, because like I went in there and spent $62, which isn't a ton of money. So I should be able to, like, you know, triple my money on that. So that's the best way when you're getting started out. You can go spend $20, $30, $40, $50 and get several good items to list in your eBay store. Just make sure you're looking up sold comps and buying things that actually are going to sell. We're back. We got everything pulled out, so let me show you guys what we picked up at the auction today. I got this Bailey cowboy hat for $15. You can always look these up really quickly. It'll say in here what it's made of, and this one says 5X beaver. So I looked up Bailey 5X beaver brown cowboy hat. There's only like 5 sold comps with that many keywords, and they were all like $80 plus, and this one's in like really good condition. So I think I should be able to get like the $80 to $100 for this hat, and I paid $15. I picked up this box of flatware for $12.50. There's a really nice set in here. It's 1847 Gorham, which is a good brand to look for. And I'll probably pull it out of this box because I hate shipping these like large wood box for like a $50 flatware set. So I'll take all the flatware out so it'll be easy to ship. And I should be able to get like 50 or 60 bucks for all the flatware in here. And there again, I only paid $12.50. I ended up paying $20 for this. Sold comps for like $49.99 free shipping for a sealed in the plastic one in perfect condition like this. So that's what I'm going to list this for, $49.99 free shipping. So with any luck, I'll net like $35, and I paid $20, so I should make like $15 off this small item. So I picked up this random thing, and also there's a pressure cooker back there and like a big turkey roaster. The turkey roaster will probably end up being like a yard sale, or I'll auction it off or something like that. This I have to look up and see if it's even worth selling. The main reason I bought this is because I wanted the pressure cooker for my nephew. He just moved out on his own, so I told him I'd throw him that for 15 bucks. I only paid $5 for everything, so I'll sell the pressure cooker to my nephew for 15, and then I'll try to squeeze some money out of these other 2 items. Picked up a really nice box of pocket knives for $95 I paid for this, but there's a lot of good knives in here. This is Kershaw. This is a switch. That's the model number of it, but it's a really nice knife. I've sold a bunch of these like Kershaw knives, and they're generally, it depends on the model, but anywhere from like $25 to $70 each for a nice used one. And I have like, here's a really nice Leatherman and another Kershaw, and there's probably like 10 or 12 knives in here that are all like really good brands, mostly Kershaw, and this brand SOG, which I'm sure you guys might be familiar with. This is a cool keychain knife too. I actually have one of these on my keychains. But I think when I piece this out, I should be able to get around $300 for the box. And and I paid 100. And knives are one of my favorite things to sell. I know like all the good brands to look out for, more or less. I always have more to learn, obviously. But I knew this was a really good box, so I paid $95 for it, and I should triple my money on the box. So I ended up getting a little carried away with this bayonet. I paid $100 for it. I love bayonets, and this one is like a really good United States one. It says UFHUS right there. The really good ones will have the date, and if they're like in the 40s World War II era, you can get like $200 for it. But since this one's not dated right there, I think it'll be worth about 150 plus shipping. So I won't make a ton of money off it, but when it's something you really like to sell and you know the market really well and you know a lot about the piece, it doesn't hurt to pay up for an item like that because you just enjoy selling it and there's still money to be made. Picked up these 3 vintage cap guns. This is the Roy Rogers cap gun, and these in good condition are actually selling for around $100 just by themselves. So I'll probably piece them out because I looked up these ones as well, and they're like, I'll probably put these two together because this is the Big Bill cap gun. It's only worth about 15 to 20 bucks, and this is the Big Scout cap gun, which is probably worth like 20 to $30. So I'll put those two together and try to get like 40 bucks or so out of them. And then the Roy Rogers gun, hopefully I can get like 60 to 80 plus for that. And I paid $35 for this box, and I should be able to squeak about 90 or $100 out of it. This was like a random impulse buy. It's a really heavy cast iron doorstop, and it says Mantuck Point. Sorry, I'm not sure how to pronounce that. But I actually sold a really tall one of these recently for like $170. But I think that was a more unique piece than this. That, like I said, this was an impulse buy, so I gotta look it up. But it's pretty cool, so I think I should have no problem getting like 20 or 30 for it, plus shipping. Probably 25 to 35 plus shipping. And it's marked and dated on the back, and it was made in 1986, so it's vintage. Once again, more knives. When I first started reselling, the first thing I sold was kitchen cutlery, so I know like all the good brands and I can spot them really quickly. This knife block is filled with this brand, Sabatier, which is a decent brand, but it's also got some J.A. Henkel's German knives in here, which is an even better brand. So I could probably put these all together because there's a decent little collection here, and I could probably get like $60 to $80, and I only paid $10 for the whole set. I got the Pierce finish nailer. It still has like a factory zip tie on it potentially, so I'm not sure if it's ever been used, and if it has been used, it's maybe been used like once or twice. And I only paid $10 for it. I got really lucky. There was no competition for this item, so I paid $10 for it, and I should be able to sell it for 80 or 90 bucks plus shipping. It's a really good one, good brand. Now this thing is a beast. It's like a big warehouse floor blower or whatever. I gotta put it down because it's so heavy. But that item, brand new, is selling for $450. And there was actually a sold comp where somebody had paid $450 for a brand new one. And since ours is used, I should have no problem selling it for like $200. And I'll charge like $69.95 shipping because it's a huge item, and it's gonna take a large box and a lot of packaging material. And so I should be able to get that much money out of it. I should be able to sell it for that. So I got a great deal on these 2 vintage jackets. I only paid $15 for both. This is a Mirage brand Miami Dolphins jacket, and this thing is old. Like, I see a lot of vintage jackets in the stores and stuff, but I've never seen this Mirage brand. It must be before my time. So this is probably like late 70s to mid 80s when this was made. And these, I think I can get around $80. I looked up, I couldn't find a Dolphins one, but I looked up Mirage NFL vintage jacket, and I saw some other ones selling for over $100. And then I saw some selling for like the $50, $60 range. So I think this one's really nice and clean, so I'll wait for the right bidder to come along, and I should be able to get $80 plus shipping just for the Dolphins jacket. And I also got this, which is a cool jacket. On the front it says Dodge Motorsports. It's got number 43 here with like an embroidery of Richard Petty's autograph. And then on the back it has the truck, and it says Run with the Ram, sorry, with the rum. Don't want to be drinking and driving, guys. And then it says Cummins Dodge Truck Racing. So it's a really cool vintage jacket too, and I think I should be able to get like $40 out of this one. Got these cowboy boots for $15, and they threw in the checkered set. They do that at the auction a lot. They'll put items like this together just to move more inventory quickly. But I only paid $15 for both. I think I should be able to get 45 or 50 plus shipping out of the boots. This will probably end up in my next yard sale. I also got this really nice flatware set, probably one of the nicest ones I've ever had. This is, I forget the company, dang it. Oh, here we go. This set is Royal Albert, and the pattern is something rose, I forget, but this is service for 16, so there's literally like 100 and something pieces here, and I paid a lot of money for this set. I actually ended up getting carried away and paying like $225 for it. If I sold it all together, I'd probably get like $350. But what I'm gonna do is, since it's service for 16, I'm gonna make 4 sets out of it and hopefully get like $120 plus per set. Just because I paid so much money for it, I'm gonna break it down like that, and I should be able to get like close to $500 for the set once I break it into 4 little smaller sets, service for 4. And the last thing I got was this really large cowhide rug. It's real cowhide. I'll have to lay it out on the floor to get good pictures of it. I can't even unravel it right now because it's like the size of a king quilt, so I wouldn't be able to like really show you guys the size of it, but it's a really nice one, and I paid $90 for it, and with any luck I should be able to sell it for like $170 plus shipping. So I ended up paying $790 for all the stuff I just showed you. The resale value should be around $1,900, and I should net around $1,600 after fees and everything. So I should clear about $800 plus profit. And like I said, I paid $790 for everything, so it's basically like a double up. And this is slow in the summer, so there's a lot of competition for the items because there's just less at the auction. So I'm really looking forward to fall when the auction house is just packed full of inventory. There's a lot more people there, but there's a lot more to go around, if that makes any sense. But anyway, all in all, it was a good day, and these numbers aren't even counting the stuff I picked up at the thrift store. I'll make another couple $100 profit on that. But all in all, it was a good day, and thank you guys for watching, and until next time, peace.